Molweni South Africa. Ndenza lo live ningekho right, emoyeni ningekho right. I-birthday yam yona ihambe kakuhle kakhulu, but andikwazi uthula, because if ndithule sizawuqhubekeka sithathwa amatshansi kwiprovinsi yase-Eastern Cape ngabantu abazibiza ngoba basuka kunational. Xa uhayarisha umntu ngemali yakho umfake eposteni, some of the followers zakhe zithenga itikiti for uyosapota loo mntu zimbona kwipost. Xa ezawufika umntu ngee-expenses zakho umflayise umntu, xa efika e-airport athi kwii-followers zakhe makudityanwe kwenye iklabhu, abize igama lenye iklabhu, umbizela kwi-event yakho athi, guys, I'm landed in Eastern Cape, let's meet endaweni eso, engeyiyo le ndawo abhukishwe yiyo, ahayarishwe yiyo. Aphinda ukuxelela ububhanxa boba yena ufuna iV-class, kodwa phaa uyolandwa ngebhaki ngaba bantu bakhe. Aphinde xa efika kwi-event yakho uhamba nee-bouncers zenye iklabhu, enye iklabhu, ehayarishwe nguwe from Joburg, wambhukela indawo zolala. I used to respect uSomizi. I used to respect uSomizi. I used to love uSomizi. But what he did or she did, I don't know. But she or he or what. But what she did, I hate her or him from today. Uyadelela uSomizi. And now it's a time to respect our local artist. Musha did well. Umusha was a part of the event. She did well. Or he did well. Yafana yonke lanto. uSomizi uzozenza ukuthi athi kupresident, uzozenza who is Somizi, uzozenza upresident. Thixo, njengobecinga ubhetele uyamuyisa phaphatha uThixo. Because what she did bubusela laa nto, uba imali yomntu wawuhambe uyomaketha i-event engakhange kubize. I receive ii-calls ngapha nangapha, why usithi kwiposta yakho unoSomizi, kodwa uSomizi uthi ku-live wakhe xa ufika e-airport, let's meet somewhere. I'm not going to mention the name of the club because ayenzanga club. Umntu orongo artist le bendiyibize from Joburg to Eastern Cape. Izofika yona yenza amasimba nina nationals. Ayonda yotshayela intsangu Eastern Cape nina man. Ayonda yotshayela intsangu le province yase Eastern Cape. Ayonda yotshayela intsangu, ayonda uphambanela Eastern Cape. Abo bakufutshane noSomizi bamxelela uba singadibani endleleni kweentsuku, betha ngempama. Abangempama bangambona endleleni uSomizi. Untshontsile uSomizi. Guys were working hard for the mali yethu, umntu angagqibi ne-2 minutes. Awugqiba uthatha abantu kwi-event yakho uhamba nabo uya kwenye i-event, kodwa ubhukwe nguwe uSomizi. Andifuni imali yam back, makayitye. Akayitye ahluthe mpu. Guys, umntu angagqibi ne-2 minutes. And akaqali uSomizi ukwenza le nto. uSomizi wafika kwiBerlin November. Wathi hayi ebantwini wawevisha kwiBerlin November. Awugqiba wehla estage wahlala ehotele the whole day. uyaphinda futhi. Usomizi usithatha njengantoni? Somizi. Sizigaka pha kuwo Somizi. Usomizi lo ucimba sizintoni kanye apha e-Eastern Cape? Phela in November wenze into eyi-1. Akhala abantu bahayi ba uSomizi. 2 minutes kum, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Andifuni mali yam makayitye lo. Kodwa singadibani erhangeni. Futhulwa impa.
Hello everybody, Somizi here. I'm here to address the issue yesterday East London at an event that I was booked at Boogie Birthday Man B. And he has just posted something talking about me and my level of professionalism. So I will address it. Let's start. So we get the booking for the event. We can only do the Sunday part of the event. Then they pay the deposit, great. Then they eventually pay the full amount, great. Then we start communicating. My manager starts communicating with them to ask them, where's the accommodation? Now, we manage what time our flights? Then they send the flights, sharp. But we specifically said, I have a gig earlier that day in Johannesburg. Now note that I have a gig earlier that day in Johannesburg. Can I take the last flight at 5:30 to East London and then I will come straight to the gig? They said no, the gig ends at 6. So when man B, ask your guy Lord who was doing your things, he come like squealy. Ask him what he said to us first. He said the gig ends at 6. Sharp. I cancel the gig as a Johannesburg because I want you guys book me first. We take a 12 o'clock flight. We've been asking about accommodation 2 days before the event. Day before the event, we've been giving the dilly-dally. Eventually, this squealy guy says, we've booked you a Hemingway's. Yes, but I insisted to book Hemingway's. 1 corner suite for me and 1 suite for my manager. One standard room for my manager. Sharp. They say sharp. We ask about accommodation. We ask about accommodation. We ask about accommodation. Up until we got on the flight at 12. Then he says, booking confirmed at Hemingway's. Sharp. We are on the flight. He says he will pick us up. He knows the flight details. Sharp. We arrive. He's not there. We call. He hasn't left the hotel. Now, I must wait at the airport for 25 minutes. Melanie and I, no, I don't work like that. Because I want to get off the plane, straight into my car, waiting for me. I'm not supposed to be waiting for the car as an artist or a talent. Sharp. I immediately request Uber from my pocket. Uber arrives, we leave. Then he calls. The car is 17 minutes away, and then we tell him, no, with Uber, don't bother. Sharp. We leave. I'm already saying Kwadil. Sharp. We get to the hotel. We check in. As I'm signing my room paper, my manager signs. They give us a speed point. I'm like, speed point? But the rooms have been paid for. My manager calls Squealy. Squealy, the rooms are not being paid for. He says, wait for us at reception. I'm like, we wait. Wait at reception. No, I'm not waiting at reception. I'm tired. I want to rest before the show. Luckily, the hotel is nice enough. They say, no, go wait in your suite. They will come sort it out. Thank you. They give us rooms. Nothing is paid. We wait. I'm like, but they said the events end at 6 and it's now 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Nothing is happening. We're asking, when is my slot? They sent my slot at 6. The 6th level, the gig ends now. Hey! Wow. I'm kwatile manje. Ngiboreke sharp. Bathi bangifuna stage ngo 10. Ngithi mina I can't make it ngo 10 because I already have another gig in East London, Azuro. I have another gig, Azuro. Now, his gripe is that I'm busy posting which is Azuro. I am not posting him. When we made it clear, You pay for me to post. I don't know about other artists. The only time I will post for free is because of the relationship I have with the promoter. It's because of how nice the promoter is. Ubuntu, I will do that. But you're not going to instruct me to post. That's not my job. You pay for marketing. And it's not my job to publicize the event. I will post from the goodness of my heart. Don't tell me what I should post. Otherwise, you pay for it. You are paying me for my services to MC at your event. And we made that clear. So, my deal now is fine in the yard. I find it at all. But if they were nice from the onset, I was going to say, I'm ready, I'm coming there without pay. But sharp, I'm not obliged to post. Then I go to Azuro, and then at 10, we drive to the event. Now, I'm communicating with another artist that I'm supposed to be introducing, but he's also stuck at the hotel. It's just that artists will never be bold to talk or speak out. All the artists that were there were very unhappy. Very unhappy. It was the most disorganized concert or event that I've ever been to. Disorganized. Now, I arranged transportation, ground transportation for myself to take me to the thing. I arranged security for myself. Azur even provided extra security to take me to the venue. They provided nothing. Zero. Focal. We get there, they're already agitated. Stefan, we're matching the energy. Ati, you can go sit at the marquee. No, I don't want to sit at the marquee. I'm here so that I'm speaking to the production organizer. I'm saying I'm here so that you don't say I did not come. But I'm going on stage. I'm going to go once and I leave because you met none of the obligations or the agreement that we spoke about. This production guy has the audacity to say name one. I said to him, I'll name 5. And I named them all. You did not fetch me at the airport on time. You did not pay for the accommodation. You did not send me the schedule on time. You did not arrange transport. The car that I'm in right now, you don't know it. You did not provide anything that we've agreed on. The only thing that even the flights, I canceled the gig because of you. So nothing has been provided for. Indian stage in Tatima, I can introduce the artist Mahambe. And that was it. And I knew this was coming, but I thought if Animondo lie, he will realize that he messed up. That event was a flop. The stage is a corner, guys. Itafula. Literally, itafula. If you can get injured there, it's game over. I don't know what was the whole thing about, but something was off about that event. Something was off. Ask any artist that was there, they will tell you. Ask any audience member that was there, they will tell you. I met people at the reception of the hotel who came for the event. They said, what a waste of our time. Their experiences were worse than that. I met artists that told me that were playing there would have ended up spending more money from their own pockets to cover certain things. And he knows the truth. Lastly, yesterday, because I extended my day, I'm going out with my friends. The reception calls me and says, hi, but accommodation hasn't been paid for. I paid for my accommodation. I paid for my ground transport. I paid for everything except my flights. And on top of that, my manager sends me a text, says they've cancelled our return flights. Said, no problem. I'll buy my own flights. So yeah, that is the story. And he says I did this East London, July, whatever. I forgot that thing. It's because of the same reason. I am the most professional. My work ethic is unmatched. But don't disrespect my craft and don't disrespect me because I deliver according to how I'm being treated. And only 2 events where I did that, and both were East London, and I'm fine. Don't ever book me again. I don't want your business. If you're a promoter, I've done gigs in East London, London Roots, Azuri, you name them. Promoters in East London, they do the most beautiful job. Beautiful gig. It's those that think just because they've got access to finances or something, I don't know, or they don't want to invest in professional stuff. So, I'm good, Papa. And you are not going to get your money back because you inconvenienced me in a whole lot of ways. So, sharp. And you can call me names. I honestly don't care.
Dumelang guys, yet another problem has erupted and Somizi is the main character in that problem. So, Somizi was hired to MC at an event in Eastern Cape. It was a birthday, Yakamen B, and Somizi did indeed go. He explained, as you saw the clips that I just posted at the beginning of this. So, problems arose, and that's what B is explaining over there, guys. You heard everything. The event was a success, but Somizi stood up on the stage just for a brief moment, just to say, introduce one artist, and then he left because he felt that there was a lot of things that were done wrong on his name, and he felt like it was totally unfair, so he just introduced one artist and left. So B is very angry about that, as you just heard him. So guys, the question now is, do you really have to get paid to also promote? I don't know. I'm not one to say judge or say anything, but can you not just say, I'll be at such and such an event and promote it without getting paid? Or is it a matter of payment as well? And how much money do you get paid to do that? I mean, it's just a small job, that one. You can also, I've seen Makazi do that a lot. When she's booked for an event, she will tell that I'm going to, she will tell the whole week, she'll be telling, I don't know, guys, I'm not good at these things. I don't even know them. But are you guys saying every time a person who's booked promotes the event, they get paid, they get a fee for each time they promote it? Is that it? Please school me in the comment section, because I really don't know. So Somizi is saying Menbi is angry mainly because of that. The fact that he didn't promote his event, but he promoted the other event that he went to after the Menbi event. So Somizi was attending 2 events in Eastern Cape, and yeah, I really cannot explain much because you saw the 2 clips. They speak for the whole, for whole story. So all I can say is just give my commentary, which is, what do you think? Like, I don't know what you think. Somizi has come out with his side of the story, and his side of the story is saying, based on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I just got angry. And Menbi is also like, based on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I had to react this way. But he's saying, keep the money. I don't want it back. You came and stood up on the stage for a second and you left. And it's not the first time you did that. You once did it again in such and such a place. So we basically feel disrespected as Eastern Cape by you in particular. Okay, guys. So people are out here on the comment section saying that Somizi is slowly but surely coming out as a horrible human being. I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. I think he had his reasons, and Menbi has his reasons to be attacking him right now, and it's quite tricky. But people are just really not pleased with Somizi's situation, and they're actually blaming him, especially people from Eastern Cape. And they feel like, since it's not the first time he does this and he acknowledges as well, they feel like it's kind of a pattern that he follows when he's there, and they're really feeling disrespected, guys, really feeling disrespected, and you can understand. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and of course, like the video and subscribe. I will see you on another one. I love you, my sippers.